Mr. Emandi Shankara Rao, CEO MD IFCI joins us. So what has led to losses widening, further higher? And is it like, you are leading or you are adding into higher provisions?
See, basically now we have a stress assets which what the system is having, we are also having because of the consortium financing. So what we are trying to do is, as per the prudential norms, we are increasing our provisioning ratio, which used to be less, and then we have now gone up to 51% by 9 months. So that more and more provisions we do it, and we want to clean up the balance sheet at the earliest.
Hi, this is Nantara joining in from the New Delhi studio. So let's take that forward. Can you tell me these cases that you just alluded to? What are the sectors that these cases fall into? And more importantly, and what the markets will want to know, what is IFCI getting used to when in terms of haircuts? Are you going to prepare to take any? If yes, what's the extent of the likely haircut?
See, resolution is something which is already in the, it's a consortium, and then people, the cases which are filed with NCLT, they go as per the timelines and the process. So that is which all lenders will also follow that. So right now we are waiting and watching how it moves out, but mostly they are into infrastructure sector space we have.
Could you tell us that besides the RBI cases exposure, what's the nature of stress on the rest of the book, and what are the recoveries expected here, and by when and by how much?
See, I think by June 2017, actually most of the peak stress has come in, and then September quarter and December quarter, actually very less slippages have happened, hardly around 300 crores all put together. So not much of a slippage are happening. So that's one point. And provisions we have done accordingly up to December.
Mr. Rao, what is your company's need capital requirement for FY18 and FY19 going forward, and how are you likely to meet them? Is there any case of capital raising?
Yeah, basically what we are doing is we are thankful to the government of India. We got 100 crores today we passed in the board. So that is coming as equity for the FY17-18. So we are expecting that money to come by before March 31st. So next year one will again see how the capital has to be raised from the equity point of view. That is one. Second part is yes, to get more liquidity into system, what we are doing is, one is recovery. As we are doing it, we have done almost 656 crores recovery till December, and a similar type of a number we are trying to go up to the March. That's the plan which we have, so that more recovery comes into system. The third one is the divestment of our some of our strategic equity which we have in NSE and CCL and others. We are doing that already. We have done some portion, 0.2%. We have done it in January. We will do in the coming month also.
Mr. Rao, apart from these three things which you mentioned, how much do you plan to garner from sale of non-core assets? Which assets additional went when we see the sale?
Basically, we have NSE stock which we have stake. So we are trying to sell part of it in the this financial year, which we got the board approval. So we are waiting how the markets, if appetite is there, we will try to sell in this month and March for the NSE. And then one of our subsidiary which we have, which we are trying to sell it off if we get the approval, that is IFCI Financial Services which we have. So that will give us some kind of a cushion again in this financial year.
Right. Thank you so much for joining us. So that's what the shareholders of IFCI can look forward to, the top management on your channel. The stock price up by about 60 paise a share at the moment.